All right. I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but oh well, we'll figure it out. What up, man? What's going on?
What's up, Brody? How you living?
Another day.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, man. This is the podcast, man. Woo bets. Yeah, man.
Ooh, vets, man. How
Woo
you living, man?
bets.
We back in
Good.
action.
No kizzy.
No kizzy, man.
All right, man. So we got college football on the slate. We waiting on Mr. Late Man himself. Let me see what he doing. He probably got in trouble. Bro, I don't know what's going on with Twitch, bro. That shit was working perfectly.
Next time, let's just do YouTube.
It's on YouTube right now.
Oh, this one. Okay. Man, he
It's
on BS.
because it's like we got our stream up from 2 days ago. It's on there. I don't understand why it's not working now. Oh well.
I'm in here.
All right, the gang is all here. The gang is all here. We got Woo
Yo.
Bets, Red Rum, Red Zone in the building. We just talking about week one. So let's see if we can do this. Twitch isn't working for some reason, so we're gonna have to figure it out. Hey, that shit hard, bro. Come on, man. All three of us. All right. So we'll just kind of pick up where we left off. We are on YouTube right now, so we'll figure out a way to move it to Twitch. But all right. So week one, what was you saying, bro? You said you was on North. You said you was on Minnesota.
I was on Minnesota, but obviously that's a hard one to call. And then so I mean, the only thing to really look at for real is this Colorado North Dakota State game, maybe the San Jose State game.
Maybe the San Jose State game.
Mm-hmm. Cause
All right.
bro, we both like Jacksonville State, but so does everyone else.
I mean, it's not like a 90% or green percent, or like it's not greened out and hasn't been greened out the whole summer.
Yeah, but still, 70% of the bread on the -3.
Yeah, we don't need them to cover. We need them to win.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to pay 155 though.
That's that's you being greedy, bro. 155 for a money line is not terrible.
No,
It's not.
fact. I'm talking about for that type of game, like 155 for what I think could be a toss up.
You think this game is gonna be a toss up?
Yeah, I think this is low key gonna be a tough game.
So, quick question: Are we going through the whole slate right now, or are we just going to go through tomorrow games?
No, we're gonna go through. We've got the big games. We're just kind of figuring out. Like right now, we're on Thursday,
Oh,
right?
that's
So
okay. That's what I'm okay.
yeah,
So,
we're looking at Thursday. We're just looking at a couple games on Thursday. We'll go to Friday, and then we'll hop into like the primetime games, and then after the primetime games, we'll hop into some of the smaller games we have our eye on, and then go at some look ahead spots, and then obviously we'll let you look at NFL as well.
got
So, all right, me personally, I've been on North Carolina all summer. I think they handle business. Um, I like the money line. I'm just gonna throw out all my, and I know it's like, oh wow, you're like really acting like a average Joe, public Joe here, but I do like North Carolina. I think they cover the spread, but I'll take the money line. I think Jacksonville State, with all, like, we saw this. Just hear me out, Blue. All right. I know there it's two different levels of competition and two different levels of football play, but look what happened with Georgia Tech and look what happened against Florida State. All right, and this is why I think this is a similar game, even though the spread is different in level of competitions. Right, Coastal Carolina is similar to Florida State. Whole bunch of new guys, not really knowing who their what their identity is. Right, gonna take them a while. Like I said, if this was week 10, week 11, I think this might be a different ball game. Coastal Carolina's they're going to have good players. Jacksonville State reminds me of Georgia Tech. Going to run the ball. They're going to play defense. They know who they are. They have guys
Momentum
coming
building, yeah.
back. It's not going to have to. I don't think it's going to be like a slow start for them. So that's why I like Jacksonville State. I think the over, even though 90% of the bet KU, I do think that game goes over. Would I bet it? No. Now, a game I would bet. I'm really thinking about betting this shit. Is the under in this Utah game. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm listening, motherfucker.
53.5, right? 53.5.
Okay.
Does Southern Utah score 10 points? Probably not, right? When is the last time we've seen Utah put up 40? Been a long time. Utah is known for what?
Hold on. So what did you say? When is the last time Utah tips?
Utah has put up 40. Don't worry, I'll wait.
40.
So, looks like there's some sharp action on the under.
I don't see sharp action on the under.
How? 34%, but they're getting 41% of the bread against 66% of the bets.
39%. What are you looking at?
What am I looking at?
What are
This
you
game.
looking
See where my cursor is? Does yours look different from mine? Let me
at? Zoom in.
Bro, mine
Okay.
says all I'm saying Utah versus Southern Utah. Mine's saying 34% of the bets.
Oh, I had to update it.
What do you-
There was some sharp money coming here. Let me zoom in. Is that better? Oh,
Actually, it is. But yeah.
there was sharp because it was at 30. It was just at 39. So there's obviously been some money coming in on them.
Yeah, on the under for sure. How'd the line move? What is
So the
going
last
on?
time Utah scored 40 was last September against Baylor. That's the last time they scored 40. Yeah, I don't know. Utah UTEPs versus Baylor. I want to see if it was an egg game, home or away.
Yeah, because if it probably was at home. Utah's really good at home.
Yeah, it was at home. They played again.
So, and just for preference, that. Sorry,
What did they score? 40 what? 40 even? 42?
Checking right now.
Also, that game opened at 52.5, and now it's sitting at 54.5.
Yeah, that
So-
makes sense. 53.5. I see. Is it on FanDuel? Is that what you're looking for DraftKings?
Vegas Insider.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. There's obviously the majority of the bets been and the money's been coming in on the over. So going up a half point over 3 months, a point and a half over 3 months, that's understandable. I'd rather take the under than lay the 38 points. That's just me. So now let's hear your idea on San Jose, Sacramento State. Let's see what you got to say. Because
hold on a second.
I believe you have the over, correct?
Yeah, I got the over in that bitch, and not for nothing. If you wanted to get frisky, bro, you could definitely take Sacramento State. So boom, just to throw out some numbers to you right now, San Jose State is getting 84% of the bets. So that's in the green. That's a green box.
Green box.
But you're only getting 59% of the money. Someone believes in Sacramento State. Plus, if you look at the under, no one thinks they're going to get over 60, 75%, another green box. Again, you're only getting 68% of the bread. But here's the interesting part to me. San Jose State open 7.5, now down to 3.5. Here's the interesting part. The total opens 58.5. All that money, all those bets and money's on the under. Now it sits at 60.5. That's interesting. So that's why I think that game's definitely something interesting to look at. Late night, last game on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? People probably gonna be rushing to that joint like, oh my gosh, let me get
What
my
time
money
does that
back.
game come on?
Ooh, 9 p.m.
You would think so, right? It's West Coast game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So right.
Last game on the slate. And it's a FCS versus a FBS.
I'll be honest with you. I don't have a clue about Sacramento State. That's
Yeah,
why.
I have no clue about Sacramento either, so I couldn't even give you guys any just
Yeah.
regular football knowledge on it. I
College
honestly
football
never
news.
heard of that. That's cool.
College football news, I think, has San Jose State winning by 3 points, I think.
Oh, that's my action.
All right. So for Thursday.
So yeah, third. So what were y'all big? I know you talking about the small. What was the big games that y'all liked?
We about to get into that. Yep. We're
Okay.
about to get into that. I think Blue, what we'll do, and what we'll do for now, instead of just putting out multiple picks, I think we'll just kind of give out our best bets.
Okay.
Right. We're giving out like I think the smart thing to do is kind of give like our leans, right? And then
Mhm.
what our best bets are. Woo bets. Hey, that's a hard name. I ain't gonna lie. That shit hard. All right. So that way we can it's gonna be easier to track this shit too. All right, so all right. Thursday. What's your best bet?
You talking to me or him?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Go ahead and give me San Jose State, Sacramento State over. Because I'm not gonna lie, both have kind of shaky defenses, but they got some good pieces on offense. Both got some pretty good, I wouldn't say established quarterbacks, but they've done some things at other schools and they can sling the rock. I'm gonna take the over.
Okay.
I absolutely, positively love the over on Mizzou.
Mm.
Mizzou,
That
I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons.
7.5. Okay.
Mizzou should have a top 5 offense in the SEC. We have a top 5 pick in Luther. He's wide receiver. He's the best wide receiver in college football. We
Absolutely.
still have a really good fucking quarterback. We're running off that high. We didn't lose a lot of players from last year, and we ranked 11th in the nation. The only cause to pause, I would want to see, because we've played Murray State before. I would want to see what that looks like, and I'm trying to find that out on Action Bets, but it's not showing me.
I
What are you
will say
looking for?
this for you market bettors too, if you are looking on the over on that Missouri game. So 68% of the bet, 66% of the money, but it did go down exactly a point. So to me, that's kind of scary line movement, but you know, it's not all about that. But I was just throwing it out there.
Okay. So I like the over. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of points. The only thing about this, no, that was the Kansas game. That was a KU game. I think the KU game goes over. I wouldn't take the spread on the KU game. The Mizzou game is pretty similar. I think they're very similar. I like the over. I think Mizzou probably puts up 42 by themselves. And then they're probably going to get some freshmen in the game. That's the only reason probably why I would stay away from it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, Mizzou could definitely do that.
All
Right.
three of us need 60.
Now,
That's a
for me personally, my favorite bet though, man, this is tough. We got a true -2. Looks like this line will probably stay at 2. Um, oh, this is tough because I want to go North Carolina, but and I do like the under in Utah, and I do like Jacksonville State. Um,
So my question to you, let's cap one by one, bro. So we already talked a little bit about the Utah. Why do you love Jacksonville State?
North Carolina is not a true 2.
no, Minnesota is right now. Do you
No,
see
they're
it on
not.
where are they at?
FanDuel 1.5, BetMGM 1.5, and if you give a fuck, which I don't, but Hard Rock Bet 1.5.
Okay. So let me check this out. Hold on. What game? What was that? UNC, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Pinnacle has it at a 2.5. So exactly. So DraftKings just has it at 2. All right. My best bet is going to be Utah under. You can get 54.5 on FanDuel. I'm going to take the under. That's my best bet for Thursday.
It's cracking.
You guys got overs? I got under. 54.5 at FanDuel. All right.
Under.
Let's move it on. So we got Friday.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Go
You
ahead.
said what was that line at Utah? 'Cause
So I have right here on DraftKings it's 53, but on FanDuel you can get 54.5. I'm looking at it right now on
yeah,
FanDuel.
I see on Action 53.5, and then they got comparables. Okay.
Yeah.
Going. All right.
Always want to try to get the best line, especially if you're going for the under. Now, if I was going over,
100%. Okay.
all right, bet. Let's move on to Friday.
Go to the
We
Friday.
got some great games.
Some great games.
Friday.
Great. Hey, fellas. Football is back.
Football is back.
So I see 1, 2, 3. So I see 6 games. 6 games on Friday. Okay.
Yo, what's good, Em? Trying to get these bets together. I know Dev taking Florida Atlantic, but damn, these games kind of ass.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest with you
Hey.
guys.
Appreciate you,
guys.
man.
My mentality for Friday has shifted. All right.
Well, yeah, there's no more TCU.
Off pure like, which we'll talk about this in another segment in terms of like fading the public. Everything tells me to take Elon and Florida Atlantic, right? Can I do it? No. Right? Here's why.
You can't do it.
I just think the level of competition is just going to be way too different for that. So I can't do it.
How about this? How about we just save ourselves the and let's just move on to Saturday. Where
I do have a bet.
Georgia.
I got a bet.
Okay, all right, let's get that bet.
I got a
Let's
bet.
get the fuck on.
I got a bet for Friday.
Yes, no reason to let go ahead. What you like?
I got the over TCU Stanford. I think that's going to be a 35-31 ball game. I think TCU wins. I think Stanford covers. I got the over 60.
Do you care about the market in that play or no?
The under is where all the money is.
Right. And then also the line went with it. So you wanted the under? You said you wanted the over or the under?
The over. The line went up and the money is all on the under. Correct.
No, the line went down. It opened 61.5. Now it's at 59.5. So it's respecting the money.
That's fine. That doesn't bother me.
All right, but I was just throwing it out there. All right, cool. So Clemson, Georgia.
That's a noon game.
We got 11 o'clock on CBS, man.
I got it 12. ABC, baby.
Oh, it's on ABC?
Yeah, ABC, ESPN,
Oh, it's on
baby.
CBS.
Nice ABC, bro. It's SEC, my boy.
Come on, man.
Oh, they did change the SEC.
Stop that, bro. You really stop that. Ohio State games got it.
They really changed. I forgot the SEC is no longer
SEC
on
CBS no more, bro. They got Ohio State is CBS, bro.
We got Mr. Gaming Caldwell Gaming Bets Incorporated in the lobby, man. What's up, man? He said he was tapped in, man.
UGA wins by 14 exactly. Oh, bro.
Marlon, SEC is on ESPN.
Exactly.
Oh my
Fellas,
God.
fellas, what's going on? What's going on, man?
What's
John
up,
Who's that?
man?
Gaming
What's
best.
going on, man? How y'all
Hey,
fellas
man.
doing?
Gang's all here, man.
How y'all fellas doing, man? Let's talk. Let's talk.
Let's
I'm
talk,
here.
man. Let's get
Let's talk.
into
What,
it.
what you got to say, man? I sent Marlon the thing too, man. We trying to get everybody in here, man. At least throw in a bet or two. But first things first, we got Clemson plus 13.5. The line went down. I believe it was at 14, right, Blue?
Nah, the Clemson game opened
Yeah,
up at 13. It opened up at 13.5. Stayed at 13.5.
I swear I saw it at 14 at one point. Am I tripping?
Here, I'll click and check. Can I even do that? Oh yeah, I can.
All right. Let me go ahead and pull it back
Gerald,
up.
man, what's going on, man?
Why you giving out niggas
Hey,
government
man.
name, bro?
Who bet? Who bet?
All right, so
Ooh, Bass, what's going on? Rasta,
What's
Rasta,
up,
ooh.
my boy? You ready for that 2K next week?
I ain't getting it. I ain't gonna get it. Oh man, look who it is. Stuck Marlowe. What's going on?
It's throwbacks.
What's going on, man?
That was good, man.
What's up, fellas?
Hey man, what we thinking on
Hey.
this Clemson game, man?
Clemson,
All right,
I got
Clemson, Georgia. You definitely gotta. I think the under hits.
I like the under.
I like the under. Georgia is just Georgia. All right, let's be honest here. Clemson doesn't have a chance.
Yeah,
I
bro.
think Georgia wins this game by 21 or more.
I was about to say that.
That's how I'm
Really?
feeling.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. I know Georgia's Georgia. Georgia's
Correct.
also DUI University. Okay.
What does that have to do with anything? Are people
Bro, like-
suspended?
Yes,
No.
they're not playing. Yes, they are. There's like 7 guys that aren't playing.
And
Let
they
me
got
look it up on Reddit. Check
this
it out.
this is the thing that you're not understanding. Look, our 30 is better than your top 5. Okay,
This is Clemson we're talking about.
Clemson
It's not the
Clemson is
same
behind.
Clemson.
Look, have you read the reports about Dabo Swinney about to be out of there because he refuses to offer NIL money and
He ain't
refuses?
NIL.
He refuses to opt. He has not picked one player out of the transfer portal since the transfer portal got activated. You've already lost.
Yeah.
The transfer portal is everything. Think about the transfer portal. We can talk about greats that's been in the transfer portal. Bo Nix, right? He was at Auburn, got booted out of there, went to the transfer portal, went to Oregon. What did he do? First round draft pick.
Blue, what is this? What is this?
He's a starter
82% of the money. What is this?
Jamison Williams.
bro,
went
I'm
to-
not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's Clemson or nothing, bro. You either gotta bet Clemson or just stay the fuck away.
Hey,
I think I would tease the bet.
personally,
I would tease it.
I personally like half. I like it's at 7.5 for first half. I think
That's a great
UGA.
bet.
I think UGA comes out and just 3 tutties on them.
I don't think so, bro.
First 3 drives.
Clemson is known for defense. Hold on. Y'all gotta realize this.
They
Bro,
got
it's
18.
Stanford Stadium,
Bro,
bro.
They got
Dabo,
About to
No.
be lit. They
did
just
y'all
won a
watch football?
championship.
Did y'all watch any college football the last month and a half of football? Did y'all not see how Clemson was playing ball? Cade
Against
Kublik,
who?
the ACC. Cade Kublik grew up last year. Okay, he grew up last year. They went 5-0 in their last 5 games. Okay, but their defense, they're known for defense. You gave Dabo Swinney 6 months to prepare for Georgia. Okay,
That is a good point. That
That
6
does not
points.
matter. I don't
That's
care
why I
how
like
much you got.
That's why I like
Georgia
the-
has been the best team in college football
I'm not gonna
talent
lie. The under's
wise
a great bet.
for the last
like the
5
under.
years.
The under's a great
Georgia
bet.
has not been better than
But the
Michigan.
thing is,
But-
I like the
Really bad.
under because I don't think Clemson's going to put any points on the board. But also,
That's-
Georgia has the offense. Georgia has the offense that put up 50.
I like the under.
50. That's the only thing I'm worried about the unders because Georgia
Cause it's
might.
like, do you really want?
I think you tease the bet, right? Even if you tease it to, let's look right here.
I think Georgia does what Alabama did to USC in that dome, in that Mercedes-Benz dome. You remember when USC came out fucking crawling and barking
Yeah.
and they popped them?
Popped them.
I think it's gonna be the same thing here. I think Georgia takes over, commands it going into the half, probably up by 17, and
Do
then
y'all not remember
put-
when these two teams played each other like 3 years ago? I think it was like 3 years ago. The score was 10-3. There was not an offensive touchdown. There was only a pick six in that game.
But
10-3.
3 years ago,
That's a
the
whole
tr-
different.
that's a whole different.
But the
program.
coaches are the same. Y'all realize, besides like some
It
coordinators,
does-
like,
Don't matter about
look,
coaches,
look,
bro. It's
look,
matter
look.
about
you know where Travis Etienne was last year? He was on Florida.
he was in Florida.
Now
Okay.
He's
on
not
Georgia.
playing. He's not playing. No, he is suspended.
Bro, give me Clemson plus 13.5.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Clemson plus 13.5 and the
Right.
under, bro.
In the under.
Thank you.
That's
There's
fine.
no way.
Hey,
There's no way.
hey,
That's exactly why I like
put me on
Look,
the
look,
week
look. Let me
I
tell
got
you.
some Reddit.
Put me
Hold on,
week
let's take
one,
turns.
Devin.
Let's take
This-
turns. Go ahead, Woo Bets.
All right, put me on week 1. I like UGA minus 7.5 first half. That's what I like. I think they come out and score quick and easy, bro.
Are we doing
And I
locks
think the
right now?
halftime adjustment will come.
Whoa.
No L words. No L words. We got best bets here. No L
Best
words.
bet.
No.
This isn't red zone locks.
Locks. You can take this to the bank. This is a
Hey,
lock.
dog, dude.
Sorry, Will, you can continue my bet.
No, that's it. That's my bet in that game. I'm in and I'm out. So go ahead. Whoever's the second, which I
Hold
like
on,
in that
let
game.
me ask you this real quick. What do you think? What do you think the score is in the first half? 10-3.
What I think the score
17,
is,
17-10.
28-0.
I
my
literally think it's gonna be 20-3. They might miss a field goal, extra point.
28-0.
Like, bro, it's number one. It's noon. It's a noon game. Daytime. Everybody pump the fuck up.
This is a home game for Georgia.
It's a home game for Georgia. Where is it in Georgia?
No,
It's
it's
in
in Clemson.
No, it's at.
No,
Georgia.
it's
Y'all
a
playing in
Mercedes.
Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a home game, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go to that game.
I'm about to come back in there.
Like, bro, the game gonna be lit as hell.
Yeah, it's a home game for
Yeah,
I'm
them.
ready for my take. I'm ready. Just let me know when y'all ready.
Stadium.
Yeah, it's a Mercedes. It's in that Mercedes domes, man. Big body Benz.
Yeah, bro, that's what I like.
All right.
That's for the SEC
But
championship.
first half, I think it's gonna be 20-3.
Okay. All right. Caldwell, what you got? Bro, Josh
First
pissed
off-
me because he knows
First
ball.
off, how you doing today, bro? You doing good, man?
I'm good.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, brother. I'm gonna start this off by saying I am teasing this bet. Give me Georgia minus 18 for plus 132. I don't care about anything else. This is Georgia football we're talking about, right? The only team that has beaten Georgia in the last 2 years has been my Alabama Roll Tide. Okay. And it came on the last drive. So let me tell you, Georgia has been the best football team in college football. And it hurts for me to say this for the last 3 seasons, right? They've had the best recruiting classes. I don't give a damn who's not playing.
Who
They
won
got
the
5 stars
who
on
won
the
the
bench.
national championship last year?
Are we talking? I just watched the documentary today. Y'all was cheating.
Fired up. Take the motion out of it, Josh. What's the
And,
reason
and
why you
look,
like
we
the
don't
bet?
need them to win. We need them 2 touchdowns, bro. We're talking about 2
I-
touchdowns here.
What I'm saying here is, if you want to be a safe bet, take the minus 13.5. If you want to make money, tease it to minus 18 because I think they win this game by more than 21. That is my take. Write it down. We'll talk this same talk next week when we go over the results. But I got
Hey, Devin,
Georgia.
my line on FanDuel for that 7.5 is plus 100. By the way,
See?
That's a good bet.
Check
That's
in.
a good bet. But Caldwell Best is taking Georgia minus 18. We're teasing the bet. Georgia minus 18. I got plus 132 right now.
I think
Plus chicken.
for me, I gotta pick them here.
oh,
Oh,
I'm going with North Carolina versus Minnesota, and I'm taking North Carolina money line at minus
like that.
126.
We're not talking about North Carolina. We're going game by game, sir.
We already
Sorry.
talked about that.
We
so
are,
that's
yeah,
why
y'all
he's-
Yeah, we're
was
talking
talking
about
about-
Georgia
he's-
Clemson, bro.
yeah, but
Georgia
he was
Clemson.
watching earlier, so that he's trying
Oh.
to catch up, so he
Oh.
can put on the thing.
Yeah, I
You
was
taking the
just-
money line?
Yeah, minus 126.
I like that bet. I like that bet. I like that bet. All right, guys, we'll keep it. We'll keep things going. We'll keep
Keep
moving
pushing,
forward. Next up. Hey, I don't want anybody to talk besides Red Rum. I don't want no
Red
one else
Rum.
to talk besides Red Rum. He's had his eye on this game for like 3 months.
That means get
And
away from it.
I was not drinking the Kool-Aid until he sent me some things. I just go ahead. The floor is yours, Red Rum. Tell us why you like what you like.
Oh, which one?
Penn State. West
Oh.
Virginia.
Bro.
Oh,
Hey, bro, give me West Virginia, bro. Give me West Virginia to cover at the crib against Penn State, money line. Those boys are finna put it on them. Like, because here's the thing, right? They match up well in the trenches. Low key, West Virginia might be a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? They got some dogs for some weapons. They got a good quarterback. They're building on a good year last year, and it's hard to play in West Virginia. That's a tough place to play. Go ahead, give me West Virginia in the points.
Is that a
At
best bet?
home. Yeah. For sure. That might be my only bet for this week.
West Virginia. Woo,
West Virginia.
In the
Okay.
upset of number
Hey,
8.
Okay, Pat McAfee.
Football. So somebody will get upset.
All right. The
Hey,
reason why.
I called out to Georgia Tech. I knew Georgia Tech was going to cover.
Yeah, I had the under. So I'm glad everybody was on a winning side on that side.
Yeah,
Question, what was that line?
10.5.
Okay.
Yeah, 10.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm be honest with you. When I first
You
saw
talking
this,
about for that Georgia Tech game?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
10.5.
Red, you're taking a money line on West Virginia.
I'm probably just end up taking the points and sprinkling the money line, but yeah, definitely.
Because the point that the line is at -8, right?
Plus
For the, plus, plus 8.5.
Yeah,
Yeah, plus 8.5.
Yeah.
Hold on. So
ESPN bets is at +8.
bro.
Oh, wow.
And the market
Oh.
agrees with me too.
so
oh,
Pinnacle has the line at 8.5. You can get 8.5 at FanDuel -106. Bet MGM as well. So I think he'll probably take the 8.5.
Rizzo.
Yeah.
Can you go back to the spreadsheet for me, please? I just want to get on that the North Carolina game. He went North Carolina. Go ahead, and I want money line Minnesota. Roll the motherfucking boat.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. But
Give me
Even
money
without the
line.
run back.
Give me money line Minnesota.
What's the reason? What's your
What's the reason
rationale?
why?
Hold
What's
on,
the
hold on, hold on.
reason?
We've got our first battle.
Oh yeah, because y'all going against I love it.
We have our first battle, boys.
I love it.
Because I also like North Carolina. Why do you like
Yeah.
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
soda.
Why?
Roll the boat. Okay. I am a huge fan of PJ Fleck. I like exactly what they're doing down there. Yes, they might be without their starting running back, right? But this is win or go home we're talking about. Right? He's had how many years to turn this program around? This is the year.
It's 4.
You open Mac Jones, right? Mac Brown, I'm sorry, is coming to Minnesota. You have to make a statement. We all agree Mac Brown is what? He's a Hall of Fame coach. Can we all agree that?
Yeah, that's 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
PJ Fleck, this is your time. So whatever you did over there at Western Michigan,
That shit don't matter.
it don't matter. You got to win now. I like it. I watched them play a lot last year. I definitely did. They lost a lot of close games. So I think you fuel just the same way I feel like Georgia did. Right? They lost one game in 3 years and people decided to vote them out the playoffs. It doesn't work. Like, I like it. That's all I'm gonna say. Minnesota money line.
I've been trying to tell you, Devin.
All this is documented. All this
I
is
think-
documented. So next
And
week when we
college
talk,
football news agrees.
we
Put it
gonna
on here.
talk.
I'm putting it on here because I'm
We'll
a
talk.
big believer. I was just gonna go best bets. That's not like my best bet for Thursday, but
No,
just know
it's not
I'm
my
on North
best bet.
Carolina. So, all right.
Put an
moving on.
asterisk by the best bet. Put an asterisk by the best bet. So we got to be able to figure out what people's over unders were, right? What hit, what didn't hit.
Well, we're only giving out our best bets here. So I'll put an
Yeah.
asterisk there since you're new to the show. All right. But
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
giving out best bets. All right.
All right.
All right. Next game, guys. This is
Hold on. Do we get to? We talked about the West Virginia. I really want to know what makes you think West Virginia can line up with Penn State. Penn State has one of the best rushing attacks in college football. They're one of the best backs in college football. What makes
So
you
does
think they
West
can?
Virginia.
Who is West Virginia's back? I don't know.
Who's their
I mean, they
quarterback over
haven't
there?
finished top 5 in their conference in years since Geno Smith was there. I'm calling it how it is. It's West Virginia we're talking about.
Yeah.
The team that probably don't even deserve to be in the Big 12 right now.
Bro, they were 9-4
So-
last year.
I'm not hearing it.
9 wins is 9 wins.
Oh God, especially in football.
They were
Yeah,
9-4.
And you can make an argument. They got a top 10 coach in James Franklin, bro. So like, he gonna have them boys ready.
And
I'm
they-
talking
they're-
about Penn. James
Got a
Franklin
top 10
is the coach at
defense
Penn
always.
And
State.
Devin knows
That's
exactly
what I'm
who
saying.
their
Yeah,
running
that's
backs
what I'm
are,
saying.
bro. They
that's
had
why-
that freshman from last year, number 0, bro. He was a fucking dog. Bro.
Yeah, but what happened the last time they played them?
I don't know. How long ago was that?
They played them last year.
Okay.
They got popped 40 to what
It says
38 to
this is an even
15.
better West Virginia team than the one that lost to Happy Valley last year.
Who are they bring? Who's West Virginia bringing back though? What is it? Garner Green? What Garrett Green? He's the quarterback over there now.
Looking now, man. I'm not a believer in West Virginia.
Look, our boys over
Right.
at College Football News got them covering 26-20.
26-20.
I think this game does
I-
go under as well. I think
I
this
think
is
the
an
environment's
outright-
gonna be. I think the
I do
environment's gonna
this
be
game
nice.
goes under.
Okay.
All right, next.
All right.
next.
Move to the next. I got one more bet that I really like.
Let's go. Let's jump to it.
I think that this is going to be a sleeper team. Nebraska, I think they come in and beat the shit out of UTEP. It's -27. I think Matt Rule, you want to talk about statement? I personally think he's a top 5, top 10 coach. I think I got to figure out they got the Patrick Mahomes motherfucker that's going to be starting.
Ooh.
Because I thought it was going to be the black dude. If it was a black dude, that was last
The
year,
black
I
dude
was like,
transferred. The black
Okay,
dude
that's what I
transferred.
thought.
He went to
This dude is a pure passer. I think Matt Rule is a really good fucking coach. Where did he coach prior to going to Carolina when he was in NCAA? Because they was moving, man. And I think he had 1 year to develop. He got his transfers he wanted. I really like minus. So you can put that down in a spreadsheet.
that's a lot of
College
points.
football.
That's a lot of points.
It's at home. It's
That's
3:30.
coach.
It's a statement, bro.
I like the under in that game. I'll be honest with you. That's my best bet in that game is the under. Take the under. I think even though there's a lot of hype around the offense, I don't see Nebraska putting up 30 in this game to even win by 30. So I like the under.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jeff Sims, man, old Nebraska quarterback, he actually went to Arizona State and lost the quarterback battle at Arizona State. So now I do agree with you, Woo Bets, but my biggest thing is I think Nebraska this time next year we'll be talking about they might be one of the best 12 in the country because of the recruits that they're getting in. They've got a few 5 stars, some major 4 stars coming in with Dylan Raiola at quarterback, right? I think 3 years from now, he's the best quarterback that's going to come out in the draft. I do believe he has that type of talent. But do they win by 28? I just don't know. I don't know.
That is
A lot
tough.
of
I mean, red zone.
It's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points. That is a lot of points.
If the line was at 21, I would feel a little bit more comfortable. But I mean, we haven't seen a Nebraska school put up a lot of points lately They play very good defensively, right? Last year, I remember we watched the game start to finish when they played Colorado.
When they
tough.
play Colorado, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
if they had a competent quarterback, they had a good chance of winning it.
for
So,
sure, for
they
sure,
should've
that
won
is,
that game, man.
they can run the ball really well. They
They're
can,
going to play defense.
Yeah, they can play defense.
Play defense.
I definitely think what they did was they addressed the offensive side of the ball. But
and
if
Matt Rule, because Matt Rule in True is an offensive type of
Quarterback.
Wasn't he
correct.
where was he at? Where was he at? He was.
So
in,
Matt Rule was in the NFL.
I know before
Before
NFL.
that.
He made his money. He made his mark at
It was in the
Hopper Offense.
ACC. It was an ACC school, I believe.
Because remember, because they was like,
Was it Duke?
He came from nowhere. Where did Matt?
No, I'm
Rule
looking.
go?
I'm looking right now. Matt Rule was
Was it? It's not Baylor.
All right, we're going to keep the show going. We're
Yeah,
43
go ahead.
minutes
Baylor.
in.
He went to Baylor. He was the coach at Baylor.
That's
He
what it
was
was,
a coach
Baylor.
at
It was
Yep.
Baylor.
Coach at Baylor.
They had a
Yeah.
high-powered offense over there.
All right,
Then he
guys.
went to
this is a-
Carolina.
Yep.
This is a big time matchup
Hey,
right
can I
here.
just ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Nobody finds it suspicious that in that I know everyone likes Georgia, but no one finds it suspicious that line's only 13.5.
And it
Like-
hasn't moved.
Like
The Georgia line. It
the
is
only
very
reason I
suspicious.
asked is because remember when they played Oregon, that bitch was like 21-27, and this Oregon team was way more loved than this fucking
But
I
scroll back up
this
to that
13 and
line.
a half.
Where's the money at? Where's the money at? I feel like a
All
lot of
on-
people are leaning
all
into
on
the
Georgia. All on Georgia. 82%
I think
of
it's,
the
I
money.
think it's because it's the first game of the season, so no one
It
knows what to
is.
expect. So you got to give him a 2 possession.
But Carson Beck is
He's
he's
might win
legit.
a- he might
But
win a
listen
Heisman.
He's
to this.
legit.
But listen to this. Listen to this. All right. The reason why I bring up Dabo Swinney and the reason why I don't think the transfer portal does matter is hear me out. Okay. Dabo Swinney does not have little boys playing on his team. These are grown ass men that have been developed in his program that are licking at the chops for the last 5 months, looking at Georgia. Give me the under. I don't care who covers. I'm taking the under. Point blank period. That's just my
I think Georgia calls off the dogs at the end of the third quarter. And we'll just leave it at that. Move on.
And that's the reason why I want to get in and get out of it.
Yeah, that's another reason. I just take my
If you're
first
gonna
half.
bet, I think
They
if you're
want
gonna
it out.
bet Georgia this game, you have to get in and get out because it can get real ugly. Okay.
I don't think so.
Uh,
With all this money on it, I mean,
it's just
this is just me, man. Like personally, fade the public. That to me is like a fade the public ass bet, right? Like if we're talking like literally everything that we look for in terms of where's the money, this game is the epitome of it. Blue made a really good point. 13.5. This line should be like 20. If like realistically, if you're like, oh, Georgia's gonna dog walk them, this line would be like 28.
but my
24.
question is,
'Cause they're
who did
ranked at
Georgia
25.
lose? Who did they lose from last
That's
year's
our
team?
point. That's our point. Why would this line not be bigger?
But this is my thing. Who did they lose from last year? They lost what? The tight end?
the
Bauer.
quarterback.
No, Carson Beck was the
Carson
starting
Beck.
quarterback last year.
Mhm.
They lost. They're bringing everybody back and got better at running back. Okay, even though running back's not playing this
Hey, man,
game,
They're DUI university, so
they averaged 40 a game last year. They
So I'm
gave up
saying, why is
15.
it only? So why is it a key number at only 13?
all right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
That's why I teased
about
it. Give me
We're gonna talk
18.
about it. We're gonna talk about it. We'll move on. We've got Miami, Florida. I'm really interested to see where y'all are leaning on this. I have my bet. This is one of my best bets. What is this? What is this?
I like
What
the
is
kid. I like the QB.
That's Florida State, bro. You doing the Florida State?
I'm sorry.
What is
you
he
gotta
talking
give me
about?
Florida, bro.
What you want?
Give,
Florida money line or the points?
give me Kansas City's own
Graham.
quarterback, Graham Mertz. I like it. I think Florida's a good football team this year. The coach, they lost a lot of close games last year. This is his year. He is on the hot seat. Okay. What happened? My guy down here at the bottom. What happened last time a coach was on the hot seat? 2020, right? Michigan's head football coach was on the hot seat. And what did he do? Just rip off 4 straight wins against Ohio State, right? I like Florida. I think it's Graham Mertz senior year. You got to play ball. The line's at 2.5. I'll take it all day.
Florida. You're gonna take Florida in the points
I'm taking Florida in the points all day.
plus 2.5, or are you gonna buy it to 3?
Plus 2.5. I said plus. No, plus 2.5. Taking the points.
I like Miami. I think Miami really upgraded in terms of the skill position, especially at quarterback and running back. I think they have the best running back and quarterback in the ACC. Okay. I think their line stayed the same. It would be different. I think in terms of the portal, you look at these teams and you're like, oh man, they added a whole bunch of players. But it's like, okay, if their line is solid and it's together, I think if you you can plug and play with the quarterback and the receivers and they're high caliber guys, I don't think it matters. Right. And I think that's exactly who Miami is. They're on a mission. I think they win the ACC. They're my best bet to win the ACC. I think they're better than Clemson. I think they're better than Florida State. I think they're better than Duke. I think they're better than
NC State. NC State.
they're better than NC State. Miami is making the college football playoffs. That's one of my favorite future bets. I think it's like plus 275. They're gonna make the college football. To me, Cam Wise is a top.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward is a top 3, top 4 quarterback in the league. That's just my opinion.
I like
It's
the
a very low
transfer.
quarterback play.
I like the transfer from where was he at? Washington State.
Yeah, Cam Ward. Cam
And
Ward.
I think it does start with quarterback play there. I do agree with you, Devin, as well. I mean, red zone bets. I do agree. I think Miami's going to be good because if you have a good quarterback, I think you can go far in that conference. It's all about quarterback play, and Cam can spin it. Well, he showed that in the Pac-12 last year.
Yeah, this at Gainesville too. I thought it was a neutral site, but no, it's in Florida.
That's the only tough thing about it.
So that's a big task.
It's a tough place to play, bro.
The Swamp is not an easy place, and they're going to be rocking week 1.
Doesn't this feel like this game should be in November?
Yeah,
Like when it matters.
but like it does kind of scare me in terms of like Florida knows, and well, the coach knows, Billy Napier knows he's on the hot seat. He can't lose to Miami. If he loses Miami, he might be gone by week 3. And it doesn't get any better. Florida's schedule is the toughest in the freaking country.
So you can't drop games like this.
You really cannot drop games like this.
But
I think they do.
Because they got conference play. You got Mizzou, UGA, Tennessee. Like, dude,
Georgia.
It's
tough.
Yeah, like those are 3 losses right there, bro. Like,
the SEC might send.
Blue, you've been on Florida since these games came out, right? So, why you like that, Red Rum?
Man, I think for pretty much what everyone said, the coach is on the hot seat. I think he knows it. The team knows it. They know they're facing a hard schedule. And to be honest, I don't know if Miami's going to click like that in Florida territory, game 1. Prime time, like they got some things that they got to work out. Florida,
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a prime time game. It's at 2:30.
I mean, everyone's going to tune into Florida, Miami, Florida.
That's prime time, baby.
Graham Mertz is a senior.
Yeah, senior year.
Come on.
It's 2. And here's the thing: it's 2.5 at the crib. That's a key number. All the money on the other side. Like you got to take Florida in this spot.
And this is on ESPN, correct?
Yes. This is on ESPN. SEC got ESPN.
Yes.
ESPN.
Big 10 CBS.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Big 10 CBS.
Yes.
Say roll tide. Say roll tide.
So it's just a Florida game. It's just a Florida game.
All right, next game.
Next game, we got Notre Dame. They're laying 3 points.
I know. I was just looking at that.
Texas A&M. I will let control bets. What are you thinking on this one?
This is tough for me because Notre Dame, if they do win, I think they're in the playoff because their schedule is fairly easy.
They have to win.
They do have to win this game.
It's a must win. I
think the 12th man makes an impact on them, and it's a tough place to play because I believe that's at Kyle Field.
Yep.
Yeah, it's at Kyle Field. Who's that? No, they lost their quarterback, right? So who's that?
They got better.
So let me give y'all a little preference.
They also out in the portal.
All right, so Riley Leonard comes over from Duke.
Correct.
Duke's head coach is now the coach at Texas A&M. So you got the
I did read about this.
So you got the coach that and the quarterback now going up against each other. A lot of people think the quarterback has the upper hand. right? Because I've seen his defense in practice week to week. I think not. I think Texas A&M is favored here for a reason. You got the number 20 team go favored against the 17. When I first saw
SEC
this,
is different. You still
yeah,
got a great coach in Jimbo Fisher.
no, Jimbo Fisher
Jimbo's
is
not
gone.
there.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he is gone. Damn.
It's the new
Bruh.
coach. It was the coach that was at Duke that comes
Okay,
Come
in.
on,
you
let's
just saying
talk.
that.
Let's
Can't
talk.
remember his name.
Let's
I
talk.
got
I'm ready
Texas
for this.
A&M. I
Yeah.
did like the 2.5. I think I'll lay the money line. I think Notre Dame. I think this game could go into overtime. Another kind of thing why I like the over. So if you go into overtime, even double overtime, you got to go for two. Notre Dame could squeeze out a cover here. As you see, sharp money on the +3. So I'll take the money line just as a safe bet, and this is not even a bet that I will consider as a best bet because I wasn't on this side at first. I drank the Kool-Aid from Mr. Red Rum himself, and I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Give me Texas A&M and Kyle Field, man.
So let me tune in a little bit about this one. I hear what everybody's saying. SEC football, this SEC football, that. This coach is coming from Duke, okay? Right? Duke was semi-successful, right? They turned into a not only a basketball university, right? But they weren't good. Okay. They won some games, but they weren't top tier. They didn't win a championship. So Notre Dame, right? I'm all in. I love it. I love the recruiting. Did everybody see all the recruits they got? Jerome Bettis' son is the deal. Okay. Uh, I love the head coach, one of the youngest head coaches in FBS football. They got a cat that's toting the ball, right? I think is going to be in the conversation for one of the best backs in college football at the end of the year, Jeremiah Love from St. Louis, Missouri, Christian Brother College. I watched the cat score 5 touchdowns on my alma mater in the state championship game and win it. I am taking Notre Dame in the points all day. I think this is a best bet for me. I would take Notre Dame and the points.
Bold that red zone. And I think Control made a really good point when we was talking about it. This is it for Notre Dame. If they lose this game, there's no shot of them being in the playoffs. So
Yeah,
they
they
literally
already
have to
can't be in
bring
the
their
top
A.
4. They already can't be in the top 4. They're not in the conference, so they already lose the top 4 seed.
Yeah.
Their
And they
schedule is
lose
light.
games like this though.
These are the games they got to win because they
What'd you
don't
say,
have a
Red
tough
Rum?
schedule.
Which,
I say historically, bro, they lose games like this.
Yeah.
This when they be folded.
yeah.
Historically,
Do anybody know Notre Dame record against SEC the last at least 2 years? Because that'd be a good history to
and
see.
I ain't gonna lie.
how they
And look,
they
I'm not
play.
talking about y'all, right? Y'all have great points. You have strategic thought processes. I'm talking about the Joe Schmo who wakes up, gets out of bed, and just like, oh, let me have some fun in sports bet, right? I think all those people are walking up to the counter and going, oh, I can get the number 7 team in the nation, bro, plus chicken. Give it to me. Why wouldn't I do that? Like, I think that's the bait, bro. I think
That's
Texas A&M.
the point right there.
That's a
So,
good.
but I want to talk a little bit about Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is
right?
22-19. 20
Against
or sorry,
SEC.
29-19.
Right. They had last year they went 10-3, right? They lost a couple tough games. Against Clemson, Louisville. Louisville finished in the top 25, as we can say. I think they were the best AC school last year, if you ask me. And they lost to Ohio State by 3, which was one of the
Was a great game, yo.
which was a great game, right?
Was.
Came down to the 4th down.
I think Notre Dame makes a statement this year. Their schedule is favorable. I give them finishing the year anywhere between that 5 and 7 range, just because they don't have the strength of schedule is not there. So if they have to win these games like this, and they have to win big. So I definitely think Notre Dame covers. The money line, if you want to safer bet, the money line is plus money. Take that all day.
Red Rum, did you have Clemson as a best bet?
No.
Okay. All right, bet. All right. Well, that about does it. We got a look ahead here You know, we want to give some people some love.
Can we
Going
talk
in
about
over the
Alabama?
weekend.
Can we talk about Alabama, please?
Hold on, we will. We got it. Just one more primetime game. We got a look ahead spot here. USC +4. LSU. We got Sunday night. All right. First football game of the month, September 1st.
All I gotta
Over
say
Labor Day.
is,
What you got?
Vegas know what the hell they doing at that 4.
This game is in Vegas.
Yes.
I'm just saying, this game is in
And
Vegas.
The
if this
Modelo
was
Classic.
off, they know exactly. If it was 3.5, I know exactly my bet being fold, bro.
Yeah, they gotta have it at 4.
That 4 is because it's a neutral site in Vegas. LSU travels like a motherfucker. They're supposed to be really good. I honestly don't know, so I'm open to hear y'all thoughts on this bet.
I don't know. Either.
USC and don't even worry about it, bro. USC and don't even worry about it, bro.
So
You taking Lincoln Riley? Lincoln Riley and USC?
Who's
Yeah.
who's the quarterback of USC now?
Something Miller. His name is Miller. He played in the bowl game last year. He went freaking crazy in the bowl game.
Yeah. He had a great game. He's only started one game.
And
So I
that's
say
the
this
record.
neutral
So has-
site.
But so has
in the
LSU's
dome.
quarterback. LSU's quarterback. only
Both
started
quarterbacks
here.
only started one game. So this is a really toss up,
Really
and they
toss-up.
play really good in those one games they
This game-
started.
And this game opened 6.5.
Really? I'm personally
Mhm.
staying away from that game. I honestly don't know, but all I gotta say
So-
is neutral site, dome.
But the
LSU
thing
will
is,
travel.
I'm gonna go last.
I don't know. I'm staying away, so that's it for me.
I think I'm gonna stay away from this game. But if I have to put my money on this game, I think I gotta go.
Got to go, Ron
The
Kelly.
game opened up at like Ray Worm said. The game opened up at 6.5. The line's at 4. I think you take LSU -4.
All right, control.
Honestly,
reason why the
I'll take the over in this game, and I'll make it the best bet.
Mm.
Over
shootout.
64.
I think it'd be a shootout.
So you think it's gonna be a shootout?
I think,
With LSU defense?
yeah, I think it'd be a shootout. Actually,
First of all, Blue, what do you mean by LSU's defense? LSU's
Nah,
defense
no,
was
I was
ass
just
last
capping. They
year.
suck.
Yeah.
They
Jaden
definitely
Daniels had to
asked,
put up
bro. I
50
haven't
last
heard an
year.
LSU defensive end get drafted since I was in the college, bro. That used to be their bread and butter, bro.
They're horrible on the defensive side of the ball, bro.
And Mizzou
Yeah.
played them. I remember Mizzou played them last
Mhm.
year, and we played them. We actually beat them, but that was a shootout game. Like we got pretty much anything we wanted for on them. So you going against Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley is definitely not afraid of them. Like I said, it's a neutral site in a dome, so weather doesn't matter at all.
Oh,
I like
64.
both ways, but I like both
64 back.
ways.
All right, me personally, this is why I
Oh,
love
man.
USC +4. All right, we all know
-4. USC +4.
no
USC plus
USC
4,
+4.
bro.
All right, the
Got
reason
to.
why I like USC +4, I agree with control. I like the over. Okay, now this is why I like USC. I don't think LSU did anything to address their defensive struggles last year. I think LSU did. They brought in a new defensive coordinator, and I think if they can just make a couple tweaks, just a couple tweaks, get a couple stops, I think this game is a shootout. I think this game is going to be an entertaining game. It's the only game on Sunday for a reason. It's going to be a who's got the ball last kind of game. I think USC gets the ball last. I think they go down, that actually win this game. I think USC wins. I got the money line. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think you're getting the best value at 150 at a +4, but I'll take USC in the points. I think that they've made some changes defensively. I think you gotta stop Zachariah Branch. You gotta stop him. If you
I
can't
mean, yeah,
stop him,
4-2 speed, yeah.
you can't stop him, and that
Yeah.
means in special teams, and that means on offense. If you can't stop number one, you're gonna have a long day. And LSU had trouble all last year. I don't think they made any changes. Give me USC +4. I'll probably buy the half point at 4.5. That's the
What do
best bet.
you said? What FanDuel got him at 64.5 at -108?
No, DraftKings has it at 64. So you'll take 64 on DraftKings.
Oh wow. Yeah.
All right, can we?
I'll say this. I would say first half it's at it's 2.5. Just throwing that out there too.
Mhm.
I know you guys probably talked about this. Have you guys got a chance to go up there talk about that Colorado game yet?
Yeah.
I've been
we briefed
avoiding.
on it.
I definitely was avoiding it.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about it. Let's talk about it. We got a second to talk about it. We got 60 seconds to talk about this game.
This is a fade the public segment. PSA.
Yeah, I think that's the public is gonna eat this game alive.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So
Ooh.
that line, right? North Dakota State, Colorado. We're talking about an FCS school versus an FBS school. A Big 12 school versus a Missouri Valley school. Is that fair to say?
Yep, fair.
Mhm.
Talking about
That's a
Let me
fact.
Right. That ain't
Red
fair.
Zone. I want to let's hear your let me know what you're thinking about this one, Red Zone. Just give me a little thought.
Yeah, I think North Dakota State had one of the best offenses in the FCS last year. I think that this game just reminds me too much of SMU and Nevada in terms of the money and how it's looking on DraftKings. Everybody and their mama was on this. The line I think opened up at -8, jumped all the way up to 8.5. Just in terms of value, I think North Dakota State plus 9.5, buy it to 10. I think that is just in terms of like just strategic. I think that's the way to go. But I'm not touching this game with a 10-foot pole. I told Red Rum, I said, I want to see how Vegas comes back from this, right? We saw that they didn't have a freaking clue on Colorado last year for the first 4 games, and then they started to figure it out. Um, I'm I don't think anybody. I think everybody has their own opinion of Colorado, but I think since they're just so transfer centric, they have so many transfers that this is one of those you don't know who they're going to be.
Yeah.
And them coming out against the FCS school, I think it was smart for them to put that on their schedule for game one. Um, I don't think they lose this game, but I don't think that North Dakota is as sweet as Colorado thinks they are. They got big boys up there. They draft, they send people to the NFL. A lot of them are quarterbacks.
Who
And
wins in the trenches?
that's the question.
I was going to
That's
ask
the
y'all,
question mark.
outside of Shador, what is Colorado's identity?
Travis.
But Travis Hunter, but we've all said this in multiple games. It starts with the quarterback.
It starts with the quarterback.
It starts with quarterback.
And I personally think
Two's a Heisman.
let
North
me
Dakota's, go ahead.
let me know what y'all thoughts. I think Vegas is going to I won't say but this is a game I think Colorado's going to win. People are going to feel good on it. That's why I really like the -9.5. But outside of that, like I'm staying away from this game.
I have a trend for you. It says Colorado have covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 games, plus 2.9 units, 53% ROI.
Is that from covers?
Covers.
Sounds like a cover stat.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for way too long.
That's a great stat.
Hey, Rum.
I am
That's a
all
great
in.
stat. That's a great stat.
That's a great stat. That's a great
like
stat, bro.
Red Zone, you said it first, and I'm gonna say it again. Vegas had no clue about Colorado for the first 4 games. I think the trend is going to stay the same this year. Just because they had no clue for the first 4 games, I won a lot of money the first 4 games, but no Colorado. Let's say that I came in and smacked the money line and plus 21 against TCU.
That's
I
like a
think that
historic day in sports betting. Like,
yeah,
I was in Los Angeles. That was a great game.
It was a great game. I
game.
think Colorado has no choice but to come out and make a statement this year. This is Shador senior year. Okay. I love the -9.5. I think the line is too low. I think it needs to be higher.
All right, baby, I'm ready for
But if they want to give it to me at 9.5, I will take it at 9.5. Give me Colorado -9.5.
I'm not gonna lie. I might tell you, bro. Put that on my spreadsheet too, bro. 9.5 Colorado.
is that a best bet for you, Caldwell?
I wouldn't say best bet yet. I got a couple other bets I like better than that one, but I definitely think it's going to hit.
I'm not betting that. All right, we're gonna move
Red zone.
on.
My best bet is that UGA first half. By the way.
All right, only.
Yeah, that's my only best bet.
Okay, I'm gonna take these off.
What do you got for mine?
No,
I
you can
just
keep
have-
those on. You just keep it on. You just keeping up our best bets.
Here, I'm gonna just put your
bold
bold.
it.
I'll put your
Yeah, I
bold.
just bolded. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about the NFL.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yay.
Week 1.
Y'all already know the vibes. Caldwell bets. Me and the other guys talked about it. I know it's a Monday Night Football game, but my bet of the week is I think the Jets are going to go to San Francisco and win.
You think Aaron Rodgers doesn't go out the first drive of the game?
I think he's going to make a fucking statement. I think he's tired of motherfuckers talking about him. I think they had a top 5 defense last year and won.
Oh, 100%.
And won how many games with the fucking worst quarterback ever. I think Saleh gets a lot of slack, but I think he's a pretty decent coach. This whole Brandon Ayuk situation is going to be tough. I think they say, hey, we stop fucking. But even so, Sauce is going to cover one side. Stop CMC, which is a hard task to fill, and say, hey, let Purdy beat me. We live with that. I don't think Purdy can beat him. I think Aaron Rodgers. I think that's my bet of
honest
the week.
I think this about to set up Jets fans for a terrible season. I think they about to go in week 1, beat up on a tattered, beat up, fucking disbanded team, and they really suck for real. But we'll see later.
I think you have a good look on this too, because if you think, I think maybe I'm right about. I can't remember if this is a stat. I had to look this up, but like teams who go to the Super Bowl and lose typically don't do well week 1.
Facts. Trent Williams not playing. Brandon Ayuk's not playing.
Brandon Ayuk first day of practice was today. He's still a baller, but
He
his
don't
first day
play.
of practice is today, bro.
I don't look. You guys are talking about a lot of non-factors to me. All right. This is the 49ers we're talking about, right? They have the best back in football. They have one of the best play callers in football. Right? I think the Niners win by more than 7 this game. The Jets, this, Jets, that. I think Gary Wilson has a hell of a year. I think Ari Rod wins comeback player of the year. But I think there's especially if Ayuk is on the field, this 49ers offense is unstoppable. What was the weakest point of their game last year? They have the
I said Purdy.
He played pretty good ball last
He
year.
played pretty good ball. But
I get what he's saying.
He's
Yeah.
gets the job done, right? I think they got better at receiver. Especially if Ayuk is on the field. Now Elijah, the backup running back, he did get placed on IR, I think, yesterday for the entire season. But C-Mac makes everything roll. I think Ricky Parcells is a great addition to the offense. And then Deebo Samuels. It's just a crazy stat. You know, when Deebo Samuels was on the field, how much more productive their offense was. I definitely like the Niners this game. I think they come back and they really – this is their year to win. This is their year to win it all. I think they try to work out a contract.
Their window has been so long.
But why do you say that? Have they gotten worse?
Doesn't matter. Football is
Have they gotten worse?
Football is different.
Have they gotten worse?
It's repeated. They're going to get used to it. I don't even think they win their division. I think the Rams win their division. That's one of my favorite futures. They were one half away from not going to the Super Bowl, bro.
The LA Rams.
You want to know my favorite bet of week 1 NFL?
Go ahead.
Let's listen to it.
Cleveland Browns to beat the Dallas Cowboys at the crib. That's my favorite bet. That's my best bet. NFL week 1. Cleveland Browns money line over the Dallas Cowboys. by 40. Because Dak Prescott really not him for real.
I personally am going to stay away from that game.
I want to hear what you guys got to say about Tennessee at Chicago.
I really, let's talk about it. You go first.
No value.
The line is at 4.5.
I got 4.5. I think
You taking the 4.5?
I would take Tennessee money line.
Ooh, and you know what's crazy? People underestimate how great of a fucking offseason from a roster perspective they had.
From a roster perspective, from
I don't know
a
if you've
coach
been seeing this
perspective.
trend, Josh, but do you understand these black GMs been coming in and been just, bro, the Detroit Lions,
Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons, Texans, these black GMs, the Minnesota Vikings. I really like their roster. My only question is the quarterback,
Will Levis.
Will Levis.
Correct.
I don't think he's ass.
We haven't seen anything from
We
him.
haven't seen him. Yep. And that's my only question.
Nothing to put us at ease.
But
But
I
at the
really
same time-
think the physicality of Titans defense,
Correct.
bro, they got Snead. They got some.
They got better. They
got better over there. And
They still got the D
Titans
line.
always been physical. I forgot who their coach was because Vrabel's not there anymore.
No, they just got the coach from one of the best offensive minded coaches. Where is he from?
Is Devin gone?
Yeah, he left.
Yeah, he left.
I'm here.
He's coming
I'm
back.
here.
Oh,
Who's their coach?
Brian Callahan. He came from Cincinnati Bengals. He was the OC for the Bengals.
You got Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins. You got Tony Pollard in the backfield.
Correct. Still Spears.
Um,
I think you do some good things. I mean, you see how active Joe Mixon was with the Bengals in the run game, in the pass game. Samaje Perine when he was with the Bengals.
Samaje with us.
I know he was used to be with the Bengals a couple years ago.
Oh yeah. I get what you're saying. And Titans
just
play
what
very
they do.
physical football. Like I think
Titans
that's
play
what Calvin-
physical football. The defense is there. They went and got an offensive minded head coach. The defense is there. They have the playmakers on defense. One of the some young stars in the secondary. I just don't know if Caleb Williams. It's just Caleb Williams' first game, man.
It's Caleb Williams' first game. It's Will Levis. It's not his first game. So I definitely understand where you're coming from. I'm staying away from it.
D-Hop.
You gave me good reaction on that money line.
I like the money line there. I like the money line. I like the money line, man. They had some great additions. Like we said, they got in Tony Pollard. They got in Tyler Boyd from Cincinnati, right? They still got D-Hop there. They drafted a couple O linemen to protect. They got better at defense. Kenneth Murray. Yeah, Kenneth Murray from the Chargers. Obviously, the big time L'Jarius Sneed. Then they got Quandre Diggs and Jamal Adams. Both.
No, I get it. So what's that money line at? What's the line at?
The line I have is
4.5 at minus 250.
4.5. I like the money line at plus 180.
Plus 180. Okay.
By the way,
go
I'm not gonna lie. Indianapolis Colts money line might actually be the
against
best
the
bet.
Texans.
And I was literally about to say that.
Give me the
that's
Colts.
going to be my
Give me
second
the Colts.
bet. The Colts money line. I'm a huge Ant fan. I think Colts would have beat them twice if Bro didn't get hurt last year. All the money's going to be on the Texans. It's a division game. All the money's going to be on the Texans. Y'all already know it. I even like the under on that 49.5. I mean the 49.5. I like the under or Colts money line. I really like that bet.
Colts money, bro.
Let's talk about this.
That might be free money.
What is Colts?
We've been talking about these black GMs. Pittsburgh Steelers just named Russell Wilson to start a quarterback week 1 against the Atlanta Falcons.
Give me the Atlanta.
The line is at 3.
I think
The line is at 3. What do you guys think in this game?
But I'm not gonna lie, Mike Tomlin might be one of the greatest Week 1 coaches.
He wins. He wins. He's been over 500. How many years in a row, Marlon? Could you make that bet? How many years in a row and
If this
lost?
was like Week 3, I say Atlanta.
Let me see. Let me
Falcons,
see. I'm about to
without a
type this in ChatGPT. What is Mike Tomlin record? First Week 1. What is Mike Tomlin record?
I don't know. Kirk Cousins, man.
He's
Kirk
86.
Chains, man. I'm taking Atlanta Falcons minus
I'm
3.
taking Atlanta Falcons. Give me the points, Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons money line.
Give me Atlanta Falcons points.
I'm drinking the Falcons Kool-Aid.
I
Ooh.
really like
Look at that money on them boys.
I really like
Golly.
an anytime touchdown on Drake London, bro. I think he is so underrated.
That's
I
your
think
best
it's gonna be a
bet.
breakout year. He is really fucking good.
Bijan getting in the box.
I know, but the money's gonna be all. He's definitely getting there.
You want to know my favorite bet of the day? And I think, give me the New York Giants. New York Giants over the Minnesota Vikings +1.
That's a pick 'em. Okay.
That's definitely a pickle.
It is a pick 'em. I think the Giants win big. I think the Giants is going to win their division this year. They're going to be in the fight to win their division. I think they're top 2 in their division. I think they got better in the offseason. They did lose Saquon. They lost a big, but they drafted really well. They picked up Singletary.
You can't be serious.
How can I?
You know who's in a division?
Who?
I'm asking, do you know who's in that division?
Yes, I know who's in that division, sir.
You think they're better than Philadelphia?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. Okay.
I am, but I'm asking.
This is the same Giants team that made it to the playoffs 2 years ago, right? And win and beat who?
Oh, bro. They did. Smack they
Beat the shit out of Minnesota.
And that was with Kirk.
Jefferson. This was their year. They got better. I think they got better since last year. And then the quarterback was out for so long.
How do they get better when they lost production at running back?
Running back, okay, we lost production at running back. You lost Saquon. So what? Okay.
What?
You got Singletary, right? Singletary ran for damn near 900 something yards last year, right? For the Texans. You got Singletary. You got him, man. You drafted one of the best receivers in the game of football. Correct?
No, but keep going.
I think they win this game. I think they win this game because Minnesota. I'm just not a Sam Darnold believer. I'm sorry, I'm just not.
It's not even a Sam Darnold believer. I just think I can go be quarterback of the Vikings and throw the ball to Jettis 15, 17 times. And he has 100 yards. I think I can do that. But,
they still got Addison. They got Jordan Addison, who's really fucking good.
Yeah.
They got some.
Hold on. He just got suspended.
Addison did.
Didn't he get suspended? Yeah.
Nah.
He got suspended for the DWI.
Yeah, he got in July.
I thought he was up for suspension. I didn't know he got suspended.
I thought he got suspended.
All right, can we talk about our hometown, please?
Money line. -3.
Y'all don't play well on banner night. Yeah,
I said the same thing.
Against the Ravens,
y'all not play well. Y'all got a top 4 games. Y'all can be 0-4.
So I said this last year, and I stuck to it. I refused to bet on the home team, the Chiefs. I didn't make one bet last year on the Chiefs, and I refused to do it.
Okay.
Let's talk about the Rams then.
Yeah, I don't care for betting on that Chiefs game either. So
let's talk about the Rams game +3.5.
Let's talk about Sunday Night Football after this. But go ahead.
This is Sunday night. Oh, you talking about the Friday game?
No,
No,
right there, Bink.
Sunday night.
Game is Sunday night. Yeah, you said Rams Lions.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Sunday night game. Yeah.
Rams +3.5.
Rams easily.
This is a revenge game.
We
This is a
got
revenge game.
a Lions fan in here, man.
Hold on. This was a revenge game, first and foremost. Obviously, Matt Stafford's back in Detroit. Okay. He got hurt that game. Okay. They were rolling until he got hurt. Okay. Give me Amon St. Brown anytime touchdown. I think he scores in that game. But
I like
give me the
David
Rams plus
Montgomery in
2.5.
his top touchdown.
I like David Montgomery too. But
I think Rams cover. I think Lions win.
I agree.
I think Rams win.
I'll buy it down. I'll buy it down a point, 2.5, -2.5, and take the Lions. If anything,
I think the game. I think the game
but
gets won by 3 points. I'm with you. I like the buy down, but Detroit's a better football
I
team.
eat too much juice.
Detroit's a better
The
football team.
Rams?
I don't think so, bro.
They have a
You say
way
that,
better
you say
roster.
that, you say that. They got a better roster, but the Rams got a better coach. The Rams got the better quarterback. The Rams got the better. I won't say receiving core, but they got a hell of a receiving core.
How do
No,
they got a
no,
better
I think-
coach? I'm not even agreeing that they got a better coach.
I think
Oh,
the
they got
Rams
better.
got a. I think the Rams got a better receiving core because J-Mo's not proven.
Yeah, okay. So you got Puka. Puka is cold.
Cooper
Cooper coming back.
Puka and Cup. They
You
got a
Kyrie
great young.
Williams in the back.
They got a great young backfield, right?
got
But it's
great
not.
young
I don't think it's
backfield.
better than Detroit's.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I think Detroit's
Right.
backfield better.
Under
I
and the
think.
Rams. Under
think
and
we're-
the Rams.
I think
Under
we're
in
more
the
physical.
I think defensively, the Lions are much better than the Rams.
Yeah.
No, bro.
They did nothing, but
It
they
came
did
down to a
nothing.
cheating play, bro. Like
But this offseason, if you've been keeping up with the Lions,
I have. They've been
they
making some
did
big moves.
nothing but close the gap on voids.
The Miami
Right? They
Dolphins.
desperately needed corners and went out and got some dogs.
Do y'all not like
Drafted
this
well. They
Browns
have.
game?
Which one?
We already said Browns. We like the Browns.
Yeah, red like Browns.
Money line.
Browns.
I'm staying away from that game.
What about this? Commanders Bucks. Lions at 3.5.
Come on, bro.
Because the Bucks
Buccaneers
have-
are the Buccaneers are about to handle business.
Wait, so the Miami Dolphins aren't 40 points better than the Jacksonville Jaguars? I'm
Nah.
bugging.
Nah,
It's
How
Jacksonville is
40.
it's very physical, bro.
And then the Miami lost a lot.
Uh,
It lost
They
a lot
a defensive
defensively.
coordinator, but Nick Fangio wanted to get the fuck up out of here quick.
But they lost a lot of players too.
But they lost. They did lose a lot of
Wow,
players.
the
Lost his
Panthers
starting
are
quarterback.
86% of the bets. I'm
they got
telling
Chicago
you,
favorite.
the Panthers are gonna
Chicago's
win.
favorite.
Hey,
They're-
Red
Panthers are
zone. I
gonna
really
win
like
week
that.
1.
Did you
Oh,
see?
that's what I-
Did you
that's
see
what
the Panthers O line? They put money in them.
Yes, the
Now they
Panthers are
Oh,
put
yeah.
money in the O line.
They went out
Y'all
and
seen the
got the
preseason?
they got the best guard they got the best guard. I
Yep.
think in free agency. They actually got 2 guards in free
Yeah.
agency. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They spent
They
that
split the
chicken.
bag.
That's
Yeah.
why they let go
I
of
like the
Burns.
Panthers money
I
line.
like
That's
that
my dog
I
of
like
the day.
Panthers.
And then Adam Thielen went for over 1,000 last year.
And it was a
And they
nasty
got
as
Xavier
hell.
Leggett.
Yeah.
They got Xavier Leggett now. Adam Thielen's still over there, right?
Yes.
Oh, they got someone else, didn't they?
They got a dog at running back that's on
The
pup for the
Panthers
first
are
4
at-
weeks, but I think I loved him in college.
Okay.
Jonathan Brooks.
This is the most weird line to me in the whole week 1.
Minus
Tennessee
6.
Titans. No, Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, I said 4.5.
4.5.
Oh, wait, he wasn't here. We already
Yeah.
capped that.
I said I'm taking Tennessee Titans 4.5.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I think the Bears.
You
I think
hate
Bears
the
are
4.5. That's you.
I know. I hate
You
that.
hate 4.5.
I hate it. You gotta
I think you hate it almost more than you hate the 5.5. You
my
got to
God.
take the points.
Oh my God, yes. Bro, all the money on the give me the Colts. I've been saying this for 4
We
months. Give
we
me
just
the
said we
Colts.
just didn't we say that,
The
Red?
Colts is the best
They
bet.
said it. I'm taking
Bro, I'm
Colts
putting
money line.
$500
But you can take
on
the
the
one.
Colts, bro,
Yeah,
Give me the
bro. Colts win that.
for free.
All right.
Colts
All right.
Colts sweep them last year.
Do we
and
want to
didn't
talk
get
about
hurt.
any more football? We got a lot more time to talk about NFL.
I just want to bet on the
Yeah,
Colts.
I'm cool. I'm cool on NFL for now. Right now, I really like my bets. I like
All
the
right.
Jets.
I want to
All right.
sneak into college football next week. I
Yeah.
just want to talk about one game
All right.
in college
Real
football
Bro,
next
we'll
week.
be back on tomorrow.
This is
Let me get
this
the
is a sneak
game.
peek. Just a sneak peek.
Let me guess the game.
What's the game?
Colorado, Nebraska.
No,
Oh, Devin, you want a dog of the day?
Hold on.
it's
We don't
Texas
get-
versus
hold on.
Michigan. Let's talk about that game, Texas versus
Oh, bro,
Michigan.
I'm not
I
talking
think
about that.
I think
I'm
is
not
I
talking
think
about
is I think
Texas.
that's where college game day is. Week 2, Texas versus Michigan. Let's just have it. Let's just talk about it for a second.
Michigan beats them convincingly and shows them what Michigan brand of football is back.
They don't have it up here on Veasan yet.
Texas.
Oh, it is. It is. You gotta look.
On Veasan, it's not on Veasan.
It's not on VSiN, bro. So
Oh,
wait,
it-
are you talking about best bet for the whole
Scroll
whole
up.
college joint?
It's not going to be up. This is Saturday, week 0. It's not on Veasan yet. But go ahead and talk about it.
The line.
Actually-
I think last time I looked, the line was at.
All right, yeah, we're running a little over, going about an hour and a half here. So
Oh God, man, this is a good. It's a good. It's my first one. It's a good one. We
Yeah.
we definitely got to keep a good time limit. Our next game. When's our next sync?
hold on.
Tomorrow?
Monday, tomorrow.
Um,
We try to do it every. Oh no, he's going on vacation.
I'll go on
Oh,
vacation Friday.
Reg-
Oh,
Yeah, I leave
Alright.
Friday too. Where you going?
Branson.
I just came back from Puerto Rico.
So
That
so
boy got-
I don't know how this is, guys. We got Texas at Michigan at the Big House. Michigan is favored by 3.5 points.
All right, I'm
As
on
of
top
right
off.
now.
It's 12 o'clock my time, so I'm on top off, bro.
All right, well,
All right, I'll
Hold
see
on,
y'all.
bro. Before you go, we just
Yeah.
gotta make sure we got your bets right as far as your best bets.
Yes,
Does everything look correct?
and let me do
I like
mine.
that. And then highlight my that Colorado -9.5.
I agree with you.
Those are my
Hey,
best
Red Rum. I see you
Yo.
over. I see you over there, boy.
hey,
Yeah.
I'll put the Colorado -9.5 under mine, Dev.
All right,
You
well-
didn't put it down.
What'd you say?
I said I had Colorado -9.5 under mine. I don't want to highlight it though, but that's definitely a bet I'm considering.
Yo, go ahead and put me down for fucking Man, go ahead and put me down for Texas A&M -3 is one of my best bets as well. I'm about to go ahead and get out of here too because I got some shit I gotta handle.
All right, we need your dog of the day.
Oh yeah. Oh, West Virginia +8.5.
Okay.
Dog of the day. Jackson State versus ULM +6.5.
Bing.
You got your
I gotta go with-
HBCU.
Gotta go with the HBCU. Oh no,
What-
my bad. It's actually trans. They might beat the dog shit.
But no, this was fun as fuck, y'all. Y'all have a
This
good
was.
night.
All right, man. One.
All right, Red Rum.
Can I get my dog of the day, sir?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you get these tools from, man?
Man, it's all on the site,
Are,
man.
are we talking about a team that's just going to cover, or that's
What's
going
your
to
Cover or money line. It doesn't matter. Control. What is your dog of the day again?
I was saying that Jackson State +6.5. Last time they played them, it was 7-12. So I gotta see if it's gonna cover again. I'm about to have big noon kickoff rolling Saturday. College football game day rolling Saturday. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Caldwell, looks like you've got a lot of dogs on your spreadsheet
do.
here.
I do.
Where are you going? You guys didn't even get to the best part of my parlays. Everyone left before I gave out my parlays.
Oh, okay. I'm here.
Hey, I got some shit cooked up.
I think dog of the day. Everybody thinks they're underdog, think they don't deserve to win this game. Give me Notre Dame +3 all day.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
I like it, man. I think they could cover that. Like I said, I think that game could go into overtime. So I agree with that. So mine isn't really a dog of the day, right? Mine is more kind of like plus chicken. Hear me out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna write it down. I'm just gonna write it out. I'm not even gonna say it. Number one defense in the country. Shut out. Plus 185.
No points.
Yeah, you said that's goose
Goose
egg.
egg.
In that damn shoe of theirs.
Goose egg.
Do
Plus
you understand
185.
that they could give up points on offense? Will hires that quarterback.
Yeah. I got
Not a shutout. If the offense gives up points.
yes.
Pick
They
six.
can't score anything. Plus 185. I'm going for plus chicken here because honestly, my dog of the day is USC, and I don't. That's like on Sunday. So I love this bet, bro. I don't think, bro. Do you understand who they're playing?
I
Do you
do.
understand who Ohio State is playing?
I might get my bookie back. He
They're
gave
playing
me.
Akron. They're playing Akron.
Akron's bound to score a field goal.
I think they go down and score, but it's just me.
Plus 185.
I like it. We'll see.
Plus 185.
We'll see where the chips
It's a
fall.
little off the wall. Little off the wall. All right. Now, this is probably my favorite parlay. Here we go. Travis Hunter, anytime touchdown. Go ahead and single bet that. Minus 130. Cam Cook, starting running back for TCU. Minus 185. He's going to get in there. Damian Martinez, the new guy, playing in Miami. Getting in that box. Minus 125. And then, of course, Michigan State playing Fresno State. Feed Donovan Everett. Feed 7. He's going to get in that box. Plus 648. Anytime touchdown. 4-teamer. Let's ride.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
What don't you like about it?
Travis Hunter.
Crazy. They literally force feed him,
No, double team.
and he finds a way. He finds a way. Finds a way. That's my parlay of the weekend for the degenerates out there. We got some pretty big bets. We got some battles going on. So all right. Caldwell bets 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and recap this. We got Red Rum, San Jose State over 60.5. Red Rum's dog of the day, West Virginia plus 8.5. He's got Texas A&M minus 3. I'm taking Southern Utah under 54.5. TCU Stanford over 59.5. Clemson Georgia under. Miami money line. Texas A&M money line. USC plus 4. Ohio State pitching the shutout. And then anytime touchdown parlay, Woo bets Mizzou, Murray State over 57.5. Georgia minus 7.5 first half. Nebraska minus 27.5. Colorado minus 9. Then we got Caldwell bets Georgia minus 18 alternate spread. Minnesota money line. Florida plus 2.5. Dog of the day is Notre Dame plus 3. Colorado minus 9.5. Control bets going North Carolina money line. USC LSU over. I like that. Jackson State dog of the day. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Any goodbyes? Last words, fellas.
Hey man, appreciate you for having me on the channel, man. I look forward to coming back, reviewing where we ranked at in our top bets and Roll Tide.
Meet y'all at the window, man. I gotta fix Twitch. We didn't get it up on Twitch today, but it's on YouTube. So go ahead, send the stream out. Let's get some views, man. Holla at y'all, man.
Perfect, man. Thank you for having me once again, bro.
Yes, sir.